now we're ready to see one of the properties that we have in this new adventure. Here you are. This is a beautiful 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms home. So close to the ocean, it makes this opportunity a great idea for rental, to live, to retire, and especially if you're thinking to say, Carlos, I like to be close to the ocean, but not that close or right on the ocean. This is actually a great one because I can tell the neighborhood feels quiet, tranquil, peaceful, and every property has its own fruit tree sites and a lot of vegetation, coconut, everything. Actually, guys, this is a typical corridor that you're gonna see in these houses, especially in Corn Island. You can tell many houses are made of wood with the same design and style. In this case, they decided to replicate similar concept with concrete, only concrete. And then something else that they did is the ceiling is made of PVC with these lights. That's actually a great idea because you don't have to deal with maintenance. When you are close to the ocean, the salt always demands to keep up on the maintenance in your house. So anyway, Medu comes with me. I want you to film this section of the property where they have a very strange idea. They set up the laundry and the washer outside. I never saw that, but that's a pretty good idea, I think. So anyway, the corridor has an L shape with this concept of tiles. It looks like very, I don't know, classic, but at the same time, I like the color because it goes with the gray color of the house. Then the rest of the land, you can tell it's huge. On the ocean, you want to be close sometimes, not too close, but this one has excellent features. You can tell open concept, well sized, good size in between the living area, which I will say that's the dining area, and then pretty much you can entertain yourself outside at the corridor where you can get the breeze from the ocean and a good ambiance, especially when you want to have a good time and tranquil and relax. Anyhow, guys, the house itself is pretty handy and functional. I made a mistake. So I don't want you editor. Keep it. Anyhow, guys, let's go and see the kitchen. Pretty high counter with tiles. Everything's with tiles. And then the rest of the kitchen is also very functional. I like how they fit the stove and the big side fridge. You know, you can tell when you come to see houses, the kitchen always is a sales point because you want to be sure that it's comfortable and handy. This one actually was designed for a vacationer home. I can tell it's not a huge kitchen, but it has everything you need in place. So you see, they call this like a chimney, which not extract all the smoke. And then walking out here is the rest of the living space. I will definitely set up like a dining area, or you could have like a salita over there. In this case, this is good enough for your main dining space. So the main bedrooms typically are the bigger one sometimes, but this one is the case. Actually, this suite is huge. I was just taking some photos and I can tell you, so much room, so much space. I like the way the setup of everything here. Very simple and easy. The TV, the AC, windows, and obviously look, a huge mattress with the side tables. And this one has also a decent sized bathroom here. Definitely good. You know what? I'd like to see when they decide to use real solid wood doors because that keeps the volume of your investment. Huge bathrooms, you know, with a slide doors and typical tiles. I like the color of the tiles, by the way. And right here we have this door that will go to the closet. So there you go, guys. This is pretty much the huge suite. Beautiful, comfortable, and of course the size of the land where this house is sitting on, it gives you extra privacy and it's feel roomy. Elbow road between you and your neighbors make you feel comfortable as well. Many customers say, Carlos, I like to buy a house that is not attached to the neighbors. I want to feel like right in the center, or my lot has to be enough space in between my neighbors to keep the privacy. And you can tell the fence still not finished, but that's something the next buyer can say, Carlos, you know what? I may have some wall with concrete or wood. Here, we don't have any type of restriction regarding how high or what kind of fence you can set up and build. So that's something very open and flexible in terms of what you can do with your own property. Another thing is the trees, mango trees keeps the shade around the house. That's why it keeps it cool, but definitely because we are on the island, AC is very important to cool. This house is actually perfect for renting. Okay, that's a good one. I like the size of this room actually. Now walking here is like a corridor where we have the secondary rooms, and right, this is the 𝗙𝗥𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗪 bathrooms. You can tell also roomy tiles with the same color, your counter, sink, and everything you need. Actually, it's a good size bathrooms. Your customers, if you decide to purchase this property for rental, they're gonna be very pleased and comfortable. And definitely they're gonna be happy because they're gonna walk just a few minutes away from the ocean and the restaurants where you can have a great time. Now this is the second one. In this case is the number 3. Again, following exact the same size. This is probably the smaller one. This one doesn't have a closet, but that's enough. You have enough room right here where you can easily design in a custom-made closet, either wood or other kind of material. But you have the space. Now the windows is classic, and the high ceiling where they set up exactly with the same PVC to keep the mains low. That's another thing. The house, it's kind of designed and prepared to be able to deal with the salt from the ocean. That's a big. And so when you work in and building a house close to the ocean like 𝗙𝗥𝗟𝗪𝗪, that's something your architect and your builder has to tell you how to avoid unnecessary maintenance costs. And this is one. It's all made of solid wood concrete, doors with made of wood, which is good quality, high ceiling, and the concept is very open. So here is another room. Let's say let's really see it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video today. Thank you, 𝗙𝗪, who's behind the camera, and Erika. Thank you, Erika, to make this also possible. Another listings close to the ocean, walking distance, literally walking distance, no more than 3 minutes, so you can get to the ocean side where you have a great restaurants. Here you are, my telephone number and email. Very soon we're gonna have these listings in all the social media, and also you can contact Erika and say, Erika, I want to make an appointment. I can help you with that. I can connect you with Erika and she can come with you and show you around. And why not? Maybe you purchase this as your second home for vacation, and why not to make money close to the ocean at 𝗙𝗥𝗟𝗪𝗪 in Nicaragua. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel. I want to see you at the next adventure.